Talk to me nice, talk to me honestly. Look in my eyes, don't let it fall on me.
Hey guys, hi and welcome to another video. My name is Shay Jalaye, and if you guys don't know me, I'm a YouTuber based in Aberdeen, Scotland. Also, again, if this is your first time here, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. So today's video is actually gonna be very unique, guys. I feel like this is a video that I've been wanting to bring out, for a couple of days now, and I feel like it's a video that would benefit every one of us because this is the start of the year, and I feel like with each start of the year, like, it's always good to actually get your goals sorted out and actually getting yourself organized for the beginning of the year. And before I actually continue explaining that, let me just quickly explain why I decided to do this video. So I actually did a poll recently on Instagram where I actually asked you guys which videos you prefer to see, if you'd be more inclined to actually see more business videos or see more fashion videos. And I actually got loads of responses basically, and most people, actually 97% of people, voted for more business related videos, which I'm actually so happy about because it's a passion of mine to actually discuss business. I've never had that opportunity of discussing that on my channel, so I feel like it'd be a really good place to actually start that. And also, again, I see this place as a place to learn, place for me to learn, place for all of us to actually learn. So me bringing out these videos, I feel like it should be more interactive, and I could actually I feel like it'd be such a great place to actually get everybody's perspectives on what they think each of these topics are going to be centered around basically. So as I said earlier, today's video is going to be how to set goals for the year 2021, which I think is actually a really fun topic, to be honest, because I feel like setting goals is really vital. Everybody needs to set goals for the year, and I feel like it also really helps because you get to know the progress that you've actually made from the previous year, and to actually see how you can actually hit that target for next year as well. So I feel like, yeah, before I actually waste you guys time or waste anyone's time basically, let's dive right into this video. And also, again guys, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe as well. Okay, so hey guys, I'm actually gonna be explaining a couple of things to you. So I've actually got a book here in which I actually have some bullet points listed, and I'm just gonna be explaining the things that have actually worked for me, and what I'm currently using for my goal setting, and what's actually helped me over time. So I'm just going to be starting off with the first point, which is to set goals. And by saying this is, I feel like it's very important to actually have a clear vision of what you want to achieve. So actually, before you start writing your goals down on your paper, I feel like you should have a vision in your head. Or actually, this is what I want to achieve, this is where I want to be, this is the plan that I actually have for myself, before writing it down step by step. So I feel like that would really help you, because I feel like it's very important to actually envision your ideal scenario in each area of your life, and that area of your life could be your health, your mental state, your physical being. It could be your creativity level, it could be your spirituality level, it could even be literally adventure, any area of your life basically that you want to focus on. And I feel like that really helps, because it can't be too broad. You can't just say, oh, I want to achieve this, I want to do this, I want to be that. Basically, you have to break it down. By breaking it down, it simplifies things, and by simplifying things, it makes it easier for your life. So you're actually saying that, okay, regarding my spirituality level, I would like to read 2 devotionals a week, or I would like to maybe work out twice a week. I would like to do this regarding my career. I would like to join more employee groups. I'd like to interact with more people, my colleagues basically, or read more books with that regarding my area of study or my area of focus basically. I feel like that makes your goals more in line with what you want to achieve basically, and they make them more attainable. And I feel like that really helps. Also, again, another really important thing to actually note is that your vision is your ultimate goal for what you actually want to achieve in a specific area of your life, which is actually relatable to what I just mentioned, because you need to be able to go for a goal that you can achieve in your spirituality level or your physical level. It just has to be really realistic basically. Also, again, one other thing I'm going to be mentioning as well is that you need to make sure your goals are very specific. And by being very specific is, what are the specific goals that you want to achieve? And by also doing that is, I believe that every goal needs to follow the SMART rule. And what is SMART? SMART is just where a goal is specific, measurable, attainable, realistic and time bound. And I feel like this just makes things way easier for you when you're actually getting your goals written down. So I feel like also after you've already broken down your goals, as I already mentioned, mentioned, like to spiritual levels or in your physical level, mental state basically. Then things that you also have to consider when writing those things down is the SMART method. For instance, you want to write a goal that is specific, not just too broad, by you saying that, okay, I want to read 2 devotionals, a week for the rest of the year basically. That is you being specific in what you want to achieve. You're not just being broad by saying, oh, I want to be spiritual this year, oh, I want to do this year. You're actually being specific by saying, okay, I'm actually doing this and I'm going to be working towards actually achieving that goal. And if I do achieve that goal, then I'm actually holding myself accountable. And even if I don't, I'm still holding myself accountable because I'm in control of that goal. Then the next one I'd actually say is it being measurable. You need to make sure that a goal can be measured. You cannot just be so broad, as I said, by you saying that, I want to be successful. That is not really measurable because you can't measure, there are different ways of measuring success, and I feel like it's relative to everybody, like every single person, basically, with it being measurable. But then if you can actually say, okay, I'm going to read 2 books today, or 2 books every month to the end of the year, so making maybe like 24 books a year, that is you working toward your goal, or actually doing something towards that. And it being attainable, you can't be you can't be unrealistic basically, meaning that you can't say, oh, I'm going to read 100 books in one day. That is you not being realistic, and so that means that the goal has to be attainable, something that you can actually achieve and hold yourself accountable for. Now the next one will be it being realistic as well. You want a goal to be realistic, and by it being realistic means that it's something that you can actually achieve. And I feel like those 2 points are really, really relatable, because for instance, you just joined YouTube like yesterday and you're going to be like, oh, I actually want 1 million subscribers tomorrow. That's not an entirely realistic goal or attainable goal, because number one, you just joined YouTube. Most people would say that you can't just expect to get that amount of subscribers when you haven't even posted a video yet, you haven't done anything yet. So that could also be a point. So what you could actually say is, I want to post 2 videos every week till the end of the year. So that actually makes it more attainable, that makes it more realistic. And also with it being time bound is you need to actually give yourself a time frame in which to actually achieve these goals. And that's why this video is actually titled how to set goals for the year 2021. It's just to make the goals time bound, so that you can actually compare it or do a comparative analysis to what you did in the previous years before you. So like maybe comparing 2021 to 2020, or comparing 2021 to 2020 and 2019, and yeah, just looking at it from that perspective. And I feel like that would really, really put you on the right track. Now that we've actually got the goals that we need covered, the next step I believe is to plan and prioritize. And why did I say this? Look, we've already gotten the goals covered, you've written out what you need. I feel like the next step would be to actually prioritize what you want to achieve. And I feel like this will really, really help you to narrow things down, as I said, and make things simpler and easier for you to achieve. And what I actually want everyone to actually ask themselves is, what are the most important goals that you would need to work on this year? And when you actually think about that, what you need to consider is, you have you could have 10 goals, you could have 20 goals, but what you need to actually think about and actually consider is, which of these goals is the most important. And I want you to think about it from the most important to the least important goals. And what you could actually do is that you could actually put a time frame in which you actually want to achieve it. So this is the most important goal, and this is when I want to achieve this goal, this is when I want to achieve this goal. I just feel like it really puts things into perspective. And the thing is that if you're finding it really hard in actually prioritizing which goal is the most important, then there are actually 2 questions that I want you to ask yourself. And the first one I actually have here is, what is the impact of that goal? And that's one thing that I feel like you should really, really think about. And the reason why I said this is that if you were to achieve that goal, how much of a positive impact would it make? So you need to really consider that. And I feel like that is such an important thing to actually think about. The second question would be, which out of these goals is the biggest, the scariest, and most daunting goal? And the reason why I said that is because most times the scariest goals are the ones that actually drive us and actually push us to be better people and actually achieve things on a greater scale. Also, again, I feel like it's better for us to be uncomfortable, and I feel like it's the uncomfortable goals that actually bring out the best in us, basically. And for instance, this could be, you want to lose weight. very uncomfortable. You need to stand up, exercise from 6 a.m. to 7:30 p.m. From 6 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. every single day just to attain a goal. And what do you think would actually lead to? That would definitely lead to a healthier lifestyle, even loss of weight as well, and just like a healthier person, a healthier being, both mentally, spiritually, physically, in all ramifications of life. So I feel like it's the hard goals that actually lead to the best results. Basically, it could also lead to even maybe confidence in yourself. You feel much better, you feel much happier, you feel lighter in so many ways. Also, another thing could also be you're looking for a goal, so you want an A grade. What do you need to actually achieve that A grade? You need to study, you need to read books, you need to attend classes. So I feel like it's all these goals that are very hard and very scary that would actually lead to the best result. And if we're just scared to do those things, then what's the point of setting a goal? So actually doing those goals would actually help us in attaining them quicker and also being able to prioritize things properly. One more thing I like to mention regarding that goal is to actually break down or prioritize your goals into like the ones that are short term, mid-term, and also long term, as I feel like that could chronologically bring things down or break things into smaller pieces for you, because you know that okay, this is what I can achieve in the short term, or maybe what I can actually achieve in 2 days, in 2 weeks, or even 2 years. Basically, you don't actually have to have a goal that is set just for 1 year. Basically, you can actually have a goal that is for 5 years, which is long term. Just like be very organized with yourself and also be very truthful too. One more thing I'll say is that you could also break goals into like monthly, quarterly basis. So you can say that okay, I want to do this on a monthly basis. I can achieve this goal this month, I can achieve this goal next month, or I can achieve this goal this quarter, or I can achieve this goal in the third quarter. Basically I feel like that also just breaks things down better for you. So that's what I'll say about the point. So the third step that I actually have here is to take action. And I feel like in your life, you really have to take control of yourself, because as Lavender would say, the power, or your power, is in the now, meaning that, you actually have the power to actually control the goals that you actually have and also make them attainable and realistic. So I'm just going to be giving you guys some tips on, what to make or how to make your goals, actionable, and how to take control of your life and also how to take action. So the first one I actually say is create a mood board, create a vision board. So I feel like these really help, and I feel like the best time to do these things is at the beginning of the year. So now is still a very good time to actually do these things and to create one. And the reason why I said that is you should put down things that you want to achieve, your dreams, your aspirations, your goals of where you want to be. I want to be a homeowner by the age of 25. You can do that. You can literally achieve that. Just put that in your mood board and continue to work towards that goal. I just feel like these things actually hold you accountable, and the things that there is literally no pressure. You don't have to feel like, oh, I have to achieve this goal by the end of the year. No, some of these goals could actually be more long term, like I actually did mention. And if you're long term, you could just say, okay, this is where I've actually reached my goal. I've actually saved £10,000. I've saved £15,000. Oh, I've even saved £2,000 towards the goal. I'm gonna do better for 2022, and I'm gonna save times 2 of what I actually saved in 2021. And I feel like this really helps you, because as I said, they really hold you accountable. I want to be more spiritual. You don't have to achieve that. You don't have to become the most religious person in the world tomorrow. You could always be on that journey as well. Another thing I'd actually like to say is it's better to set up goals, or it's also a really good idea to set up goals with a friend, a sibling, a partner as well, because I feel like that would literally hold you accountable. So even if you're not working on that goal and somebody else is doing it more or putting more focus into it, then you can actually be like, okay, I actually need to do more within this regard, and I actually need to work harder. I feel like it's just a very good way and would always keep you in check, basically. And then the last part is that getting a journal or getting a planner, or having like an organizational system, I feel like would be really helpful. So there are actually apps you can use. There's Moodza, there are organizational planners. There's literally anything that you could use to actually make life easier for you and just to plan your life properly. And I feel like by doing these things, actually you'll be able to tick your goals off faster and quicker than you'd actually think or expect. So I feel like doing these things are such a great thing to actually get started on, and what I'd actually advise. Okay, so now I guess we've actually come to this video, and if it's actually something that you guys will actually take away is, you know, follow through consistently. So just be consistent in what you actually want to do, follow through and take baby steps. Don't just, you know, say I want to go all out, I want to achieve all these things. Just try to actually start small by small, and I feel like the more you do it, the better you get at it, and then the more you can actually increase your pace in what you want to achieve. So yes guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Hope you guys actually learned something. And also again guys, let's actually comment, you know, in the comment section down below. Let's have a chat basically, and just tell me the goals that, you know, you guys are working on, any other tips that you have, or what works for you basically, and what you'd actually like to take on this year. So yeah, if you guys like this video, please, as I said, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. And yeah, until we see each other again in the next video. So yeah, thanks guys, bye, love ya, bye guys.